Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching WYTV. My mood today is just 100% okay because although I never see alerts normally, no because I see any alerts, but then I love my mood, maybe because I'm expecting something big from God. Or the money we did God and my money we did and God tells me, cannot worry, He go enter my account. All right, you know what we do here on this particular show? We talk, and it's Let's Talk. Yes, we talk. We don't just talk though. We talk to informate, to educate, and to let you guys know what's up with you, things that you know before. Maybe you don't know that thing very well, you understand. So this is where we are going to you understand. And we are not going to be doing the talking alone though. We are going to be talking, and you'll be talking in the comment section too, because it is viewers, presenters centered. My name is Sidon J. Omoyagba, the only Idon on Wisdom Yard Television. You already know that. And I'm not in the studio alone. I'm in the studio with
Ambassador Rotimi Orilua, son of the prophetess, the man who resembles wicked.
You already know that, so you don't need to no more introduction. You understand? If you don't see the man who resembles wicked, you go don't know. No time to check time. All right, you know how we do it here. Normally, we bring up topics that we'll talk about, and today is going to be a somehow semi-controversial topic because the topic of today is sweet. No be small, and it will be very educative and at the same time informative. So it is just basically on couples and some other relationships. You know, some relationships have been like a marriage. Before I even start, let me start like this. Nigerians don't know the difference between dating relationship, courtship, and marriage.
They believe everything is
together. Now, I will be taking it one by one. Yeah. Now, let me start from dating. You see, when you are dating someone, it doesn't mean that you can touch the person. It doesn't mean that you can go to the person's house. That's not dating.
No. That's dating, no.
Yes, dating has to do with time.
Are you putting it on religion aspect or what?
No, on a daily basis, on a normal basis.
Okay.
Yes.
So please, I want you to try to be centralized.
Yes, I'm not talking about religion here. I'm talking about the real dating. Like when you say we are dating, it is a different thing entirely. Dating has to do with time and location.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's say we are colleagues. You are a female, I'm a male. I would like to take you out today. Are you free for lunch? That is dating. Okay, where? Okay, let's meet at so place. At what so time.
Okay, that one is dating.
Yes, that's dating. You are going on a date with that person. It's a very simple thing.
From dating to another thing else.
No, from dating, that is when, it is just a gradual process.
I understand what you are saying. You know, there are many people that from dating now, from that refreshment venue to the other side of
that's what I'm saying. That is the process. These days we don't follow the process. What you just see is ball inside their belly, and that's all. And you ask, when did you know this guy? When did you start talking?
Not quite long, like 2 weeks
you understand?
Ago.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like dating is just giving yourself time to taking yourself out, just to have talk, get to know yourself better.
Really,
you understand?
The guy is.
So after dating, you have been dating this person, you have been going out on a date with the person, then relationship started setting in. You calling the person in the night. Have you eaten? That's relation. You are now showing interest. You are showing relationship between the two of you. Now, from there, the relationship was not growing. It has passed the level of friendship, dating, relationship. Then, if you now see that, okay, this is the kind of person that I want in my life.
Settle my life.
Now you will not be like, okay, will you like to come to my house, like just to come and meet my brother or my sister, not even your parents, or will you like to meet my friends,
my colleagues?
You understand? Just for them to know that you guys are together. So from there, the courtship has started because your friend has known my friend has known you. The things have been going on well. So not be say that time now without a kiss or do any other thing that is different from just friends. You are still under probation. But now, these days in Nigeria, there's nothing like all these things I'm talking about.
Put everything together.
From dating to marriage.
Even from the day one, they start kissing.
No time.
Because
they'll be like, how will I know if you are the kind of girl I want? You are the kind of boy I want.
If you are truly a romantic
if you are romantic or not.
All this kind of stuff.
But today, specifically, our let's say our topic is pointing to marriage and deep courtship. When you are in courtship with someone, that means you're already getting to the level of marriage. Now, what is a marriage? A marriage is a union between a male and a female to become one family.
One family, to become a couple.
Good. Now, this is the question, this is the topic. Is responsibility supposed to be shared between the man, the couple, the husband, and the wife? Now, let me start like this. When you guys are dating, on a normal day, if, let's say you are a female, I'm a male, and want to go out on a date, normally, I'm the one that said that brought up the idea of we going out on a date as a man.
Yes.
So you should know that the responsibility is
maybe lies on the man for that day.
For that day.
Yeah.
Now, we getting there. Let's say my ATM is not working. There's no network on my bank, and you have money. You have cash on you. Is it bad for you to pay for the?
It's not bad since it was my interest of paying. It was my interest of sharing part of what we are doing there.
Okay.
It's
well,
not
I've seen a video whereby a guy went on a date with a girl, and you know the guy was like, "Okay, this is our first date. Okay, what can they offer you? What do you want to eat? What do you want to drink?" And the girl has to be like, okay, give me this, give me that. And the guy bought only just one
bottle of
soft drink. So this guy was just eating,
pointed to a lot of things at the end of the day.
So this guy was eating and eating and eating. So at the end of the day, they brought the bill, and the guy was like, so we settled the bills because it's our first date. It's our first date out, so you pay for your bill, I pay for my bill. And you're like, what kind of man is you?
No. Sidonje, you see, the guy should actually pay for the bill. Do you know the reason why?
Okay.
That was dating. If the first day of dating went wrong like that, you should have known the kind of woman you want to put inside your house.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? A guy that brought you on a date, took you out for a date, when the guy got there, the guy just bought a bottle of soft drink, and you bought a lot of things. No, the guy would have known that.
She was seeing this as an opportunity to extort the guy.
Lady saw it as an opportunity.
Exactly.
And maybe the lady.
Now this is my own point. You see, more in Africa, our belief is that man is responsible for anything bukata, anything spending. Anything like you want to drop money at home, you want to
believe the responsibility lies on the man.
On the man.
Let me tell you this: I do marriage counseling at times because whenever some younger ladies or men came to for a counseling, I do tell them, listen to me. We're both meant to help each other. That's from my own point of view. Because a man that really has the money, even though the man really has the money, you want to pay for this, you want to pay for that. At the end of the day, you just die suddenly. Because most of the responsibility truly lies on the shoulder of the man. And you will want to fill in the old gaps without even telling your wife to play some roles in the relationship. At the end of the day, most of the men today, when you look at it, go to some streets today, out of 50 houses that is in that street, at least 25% or 30% of those houses that was being built by the man, there was no landlord there again. What happened? Because most of them, the man is gone. Based on the stress, the responsibility lying on the shoulder of that man. Okay, now let's put that one aside. Two, when you pay for this, you pay for that, you pay for this, you pay for that. At the end of the day, when you grow old, what happens to the children? The children is always on their mother's side. So what happened to the man? Maybe the children is abroad, they are doing fine in the United States of America. One of them gave back to a bouncing baby boy again. Who is the next person to go and visit them? The mother.
Well, according to the statistics, according to the analysis that we did the analysis on the current and basic economic problem of Nigeria now. I think men need to be supported by women. Be it you are in courtship or you are still trying to look at it, maybe you are going to be together, or you are even in the marriage. It is meant for you to support your husband because it is not easy in Nigeria these days. But then we are not talking about Nigeria, we are talking in a general term now. So let's take this as an example. Like, okay, fine. The husband is perfectly working.
Yes,
he has a good job, he has a good income. Yeah. Now the wife is let's say a semi-working class. Like, she's not actually doing a good job. She's not working in a good place. But
at least she's earning something at the end of the month.
You understand? Now, I want to ask this question. As an elderly person, I'm still on the streets. I still there for street as I did like this. I never marry. I'm still single. But you, I know that's one of the reasons why I love you being on this show. You have experiences, and I would like you to share us. Okay, let's look at it this way. Like, why is it that I want to ask this question? And I'm asking the viewers too. If you have this, you can drop your comments in the comment section. Why is it that if women, if they should buy anything in your absence as a man at home, they will record it down. Like it will be recorded that, okay, when my husband is not around, I bought food stuff, I bought this, I bought that, and it will be accountable for when he's back.
Okay, so Donje, let me come in by saying, you see, my wife at home, let me use her own marriage as an example. She's a very good wife. Very, very good wife. Thank God for the kind of wife that God gave to me.
I pray I have my own.
You see, no matter what the case may be, there are some things that she bear on her own that I don't even know about. Only the main thing in the house, like the foodstuffs. Whenever she bought some foodstuffs, we have to account it for me. But there are some things that she always do on her own that I don't even know.
And sir, what really caused that? Because I really need to know what is the brain behind that? You know, for a woman to be so submissive and do things in absence of her husband, and you know the husband was even surprised that so you can do now, you do this one, now you do this one. So I think there is something behind it.
It is based on the love and the rapport, the first love that you show to a. Let me tell you this: no woman is useless. It depends on how you build a woman. Women, you were not useless. It depends on how the man build you, and it depends. Your wife attitude and characters show the kind of words that you use to qualify your wife. For instance, now when you say this weary or a mad woman, she will present herself also to you like a mad woman. Good. You understand? When you say, you are a queen, you are so sexy, you are beautiful, you are responsible, she will show the responsibility in her to you in the marriage and the beauty.
Wow, that's interesting. Well, before we move on, let's go to the comment section now. A Banjo Princess say, well done, Idon. Thank you so much. I'm the only Idon. This is Wisdom Yard Television. Any other Idon is a counterfeit. All right, the next one say, well done, Ambassador. Okay, dating in Nigeria, no be this one where Sidonje they talk. Fiam, they don't come on clothes. Now true, Jare Banjo, I say. So the dating should be meeting to talk and to get to know each other. We shouldn't be more than twice. Then you know if you want to move to the next stage of relationship or end it there. Yes, I think we've talked about that. Dating is different from relationship entirely. You can actually have relationship with someone without even dating that person. That is maybe you just want to be a friend, like maybe talk on phone and not going out, not hanging out. That is you are having friendship relationship just to talk. Not like you dating and hanging out. Then another comment says, also a lady, don't pass your boundary on dates to save yourself from embarrassment. That was what I said.
Yes, exactly. But once you see, if you want to know a greedy housewife, it starts from the dating. If the wife is really going to be a greedy woman, you start from the dating. Because you only know the tree by its fruit. You understand what I'm saying? So there are some women like that. From the dating, you know if this woman is responsible, if this lady is responsible to become an housewife.
Well, let's look at this comment, because this comment sounds somehow to me, and I will need to read it out for us to talk about it. Oluwaseun Oladipupo Fabumi says, every responsibilities might be shared, but house rent, NEPA bills, and feeding must be the responsibilities of husband alone. Even if your wife help you or lend you money to pay everything, I mentioned above, as a real man, you must refund it, but children's school fees must be shared.
For she to have lent you money for NEPA bill, for she to have lent you money for house rent or school house rent, automatically she's still a responsible woman.
Okay.
You understand? Because she is the one that God has used to ease that tension at that moment.
Okay.
Maybe probably if you don't have, she can lend you. Oh, she's still a responsible.
Okay.
But concerning the issue of school fees, it depends on how you look into it. For me, I do say to people, it's good when you talk about school fees. If you say you want to shoulder everything, you will just die suddenly. Because at the end of the day, the children will still be on their mother's side. You understand what I'm saying? No matter what you do. And there are some things that I do tell men. Whenever you want to pay your children's school fees, don't send your wife to go and pay it.
Why,
always go by yourself. Because it is only when the woman goes out to the school all the time to pay school fees, the children will think as if is the
She's
woman.
the one paying
She's the
it.
one paying
Wow,
it.
wow,
But you
wow,
need to
wow.
go there yourself. Call the children out of class. So, this is me, your father. I have come to pay your school fees.
Now me they pay your
Let them know,
school fees.
because anything can happen at any time. They will before you know it, they will say it
My
is their
father is not
mother.
responsible.
My father is not responsible. All he knows about all this care about this is
sir,
stuff.
but we need to talk about this because we're still on that comment.
Yes.
Saying every responsibilities might be shared, but house rent, NEPA bills and feeding must be the responsibility of husband.
Of the man.
I'm not going with that.
Yeah, you are not going with that.
Yes.
Why are you not going with that?
The reason is that fine, I'm not yet married, but I see this as you are not supposed to put it in mind like
Are
someone.
you saying this to scare the person to be
I'm
your
not- no.
the person to be your future wife?
No, at all.
Okay.
I don't even know the person. I don't know. Well, I think we have a caller. Yes, we have a caller. Let's pick this call. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, láti dédé.
Okay,
Ọlọ́run ni mo rán láti ẹkú ètò.
you are welcome.
Ọlọ́run máa tẹ̀yìn síwájú ẹ̀yìn sísọ.
Ami.
À ń gbádùn yín o.
Yes, ma. Thank you so much, ma.
Thank you.
Yes, ma. Thank you. Yes, ma. So as we saying, I'm talking about, the reason why I said I didn't go with that is that, sometimes this is a marriage, and a working marriage must be a working system is working in a working marriage. Okay. Now, the reason why I said that is, if you have the mindset that the husband must be responsible for house rent, NEPA bill and all. No. Now, let us look at it like this. What if, there are some marriages that God blesses the woman
more than
the man?
It depends on the understanding that is.
That is exactly what I wanted to say.
That's why I said my wife at times, she bought a lot of things that I don't even pay for her. There are some things she will record, like the foodstuffs. She will record, I bought this, I bought that. Okay, what's the bill? So bill. The day I got the money, I set to her off.
That's what I'm saying. This thing that
but there are some things that she still bear on her own. I knew she bear it on her own, but she will not come to me that I bear so thing on my own expense.
What I'm trying to say is, this woman now that this lady that dropped this comment, the reason why I'm backing men on this is that sometimes this can actually lead to problems in marriage.
As in what? As in how?
Thank you. If you actually took money from your pocket to buy things or pay for this and do this, and you are expecting your husband to refund on time, and this man could not afford the refund on time.
I said it earlier. It depends on the love, the rapport. There are some men that are out there that don't open up to their wife.
Not true talk. 100.
They have money, they don't have money. The wife don't really know when there is money. The wife don't know when there is no money.
Because if there is money, they show am.
Then you don't used to show. But when there is a good relationship between both of you, when there is good rapport between both of you, when there is money, you let her know that there is money. When there is no money, she understands that there is no money. So once she pay for all those things, she believes you don't have the money. Because you have you shown to her when there is money. You understand what I'm saying? It depends on the rapport that is between both of you.
Well, in another comment here by Ban Joseph, if the husband is perfectly okay, the wife should still try to look out for some things men can't see in the house and do, even help with the ones he can do before he does. Another comment now says, writing something down which the woman bought while the man is not around depends on how you both run the relationship in the family.
In the family, yes.
Men can't even pay all the money women spend while the men are not around, because we see the little things and all. I think this is making sense. This is exactly what I'm saying. It is not everything you'll be
right. For instance, now your children came back from the school. They are not interested in eating what you have at home. They wanted to go and buy something to eat on their own. You now give the children money. You now say you want to write it down for their father to come. That's okay. When you were not around, you do see many women that does that. There is a woman that I've seen before that she sells gari. Whenever the children came back from school, she will sell the gari to the children and write it down for the father to come and pay.
That's business. That's our business. Normally,
that's our business.
Yes, you don't mix pleasure with business.
Listen to me. Why don't the woman buy the gari and put it at home and say,
no, that's
you
true.
Understand what I'm saying?
That's true. Well, someone said even that school fee, wife must take 70% and husband should take 30%. Another commenter.
Like the wife, the husband should take 70%.
He said, why the wife should take 50%?
It's still okay. It depends on the agreement. You see, can't you work together except they agree? What's the combination of music? Music is a combination of art.
With creativity.
With creativity, putting together that is agreeable to the ear. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the definition of a music. So you can't sing now and the drums goes to another side, the keyboard goes to another side. It won't give meaning.
You see that when it comes to responsibilities as a family, I feel it is supposed to be 50-50 to me. Yes, because normally
that's the way you look at it.
Yes, I have a reason.
If you see a woman, if you've ever found a woman that is still taking 30% of the share, let's give kudos to that woman.
Exactly, because we have a lot of women out there.
We have a lot of women out there that are so useless to the extent in which they can even borrow matches. That single matches, they can borrow matches. They cannot use their own money to buy matches.
Well, let me use my mom as an example. When I was growing up, my father is a very responsible man, though. But then, you see, sometimes my father can just go to work in the morning and come back in the night. But then, before my father came back at all, say he come back home, my mother has done everything. And you will never see them shouting. Although you'll be hearing something from the bedroom and blah, 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 blah. But then, you will never know what's up. Are you getting it now? So I get to know that my mother is very responsible to the extent that you will never see any loophole from my dad. Even if it is ordinary socks, we were beaten in school to buy.
Don't buy. Your mother.
Once you tell my mom, she will make sure that
that's
you get
a responsible woman that doesn't want her husband to die untimely.
Well, I see so many reasons for the sharing.
You know there are many housewives that do take care of their mother-in-law. Many housewives that whenever the mother needs money, they prefer calling the housewife than to call their son.
Well, before we talk more on that, let's go on a short commercial break because we have sponsors for this show, Nokpa Abba. Stay tuned and don't go nowhere.
Nokpa for management of power.
Yes, that's Nokpa Abbas and that's our sponsor for this show. And don't forget to take your Nokpa because if you take Nokpa, that means you'll be responsible at home on bed. You understand what I'm saying? All right, so we are still on this topic. Let's talk. And the topic for today is sharing the responsibilities between man and woman in a family, in a marriage. Is it okay? And we've been talking a lot. Even in the comment section, people have been talking and talking and talking. But this is the question. This is another question. Another simple question. Okay, we have a caller. Before I ask this question, we have a caller. Hello, this is Sidon J. Good afternoon, who am I on with? Hey, regular customer. What's up now? You don't go work today? Are you not at work? You left work to watch Let's Talk show, have you? Okay, you are in a salon. Okay, so the topic of today. Okay, with the owner of the salon, right? Oh yeah. Okay. But wait. If you see yourself in a marriage whereby the man is not responsible at all, and you actually love the man, but he's not responsible. You've been doing and you did a lot that the man is not even trying to refund or anything. Will you still stay in the marriage?
There is no way I'm going to end up in a marriage with somebody like that in person.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. All right, thank you so much for your contribution. I've been seeing your comments back to back. Thank you so much for always joining. All right. Help us greet the saloon. I'll be the saloon now. All right. So, I love the fact that she was being sincere, that she would never end up being with an irresponsible
Somebody who
man.
is not responsible. If you want to know a responsible man, it is the right from the courtship that you are going to know if this guy. Though there are some pretenders out there.
Exactly.
Marriage of these days, marriage of the olden days is for better for worse. Marriage of these days is for better for stay, for worse you can go.
There is something I really need to chip in ASAP. You know, most of our ladies now, you see, our generation is going to be worse. Yes, in 10 years to this time now, I know I will have been married to someone, and hey, I'm looking at how my marriage is going to work, because most of the girls out there now, all of them are just on TikTok showing their bum. What are they? Because I learned that my mom, anytime she's scolding my elder sister, she'll be like, when I was like you, I don't wear tights, I don't wear this, I don't wear bra, I don't wear...
The generation of nowadays is different from the olden days.
Hey.
Even the children that is left in heaven now, they are
corrupted from heaven.
They are corrupted from heaven. So don't let us go there. Don't let us go there. But what I believe is that out of no time,
we have to create time.
you have to create time. Out of 100%, I believe there must still be 3% out of 100%.
My future wife is among the 3%. I believe
that is still okay. You understand what I'm saying? That
but
is why
there's another thing. The generation of now, that like this Nana generation, there's another thing they are doing that I need to let them know. You see all these ladies here. If you check their WhatsApp, you will see the amount of ajo daily contribution they are doing. That they cannot even they can't even cope with it. So they will rely on the man they are dating or they are having relationship with, and that is what they will do till they enter marriage.
When you marry a responsible woman, will always want to help her husband. We always want to see her husband through. A responsible woman always love her husband. You understand what I'm saying? Exactly. A responsible woman. It's only when you marry somebody who is not responsible, and you will not pray to marry somebody who is not responsible, that will not help you. With the present condition of Nigerian these days, will somebody go out there? You see, in the olden days, you see a man looking for sugar mommy. You understand? Nowadays, a woman is also looking for. You see a woman looking for sugar daddy. These days, a man too is always looking for sugar mommies that will take up the responsibility based on what the present condition of Nigerian is talking of now.
The economy.
Things are very hard for you to go and marry a non-responsible woman. Before you know, you will just die young.
May God not let us die young.
May God not let us die young.
I want to spend like 175 years before I go.
Because if you are the one to pay house rent, to pay NEPA bill,
all the bills,
to pay security bill, to pay children's school fees,
food stuffs,
you still buy food stuff at home. You want to buy a car, fuel the car, do some other things, build your own house. If care is not taken, my grandfather do say in Yoruba language that ilé tí iṣu téèyàn bá sọ wípé, which means when you say it is the yam that you plant in the farm that you are going to sell to build a house, that you are going to be bending. You might have been bent before they complete the building. Before you complete the building.
That's a good adage, friend. That's why I love bringing you on my show, because you go to carry me reach there. You go to carry me go where I know.
And it is true, when you look into it, you said, okay, you are a farmer now.
Yes.
You planted some yams, maybe 5 acres, 10 acres. You said, okay, this yam that I've planted, though, the money, if I harvest the yam, the money that I'm going to make out of it is what I'm going to use to build my house. Before you know, you will bend before the completion of the house.
Well, for this generation, you know, for those of us that is still single and you are expecting a good marriage in the nearest future, I will say this: you need to take note of how you started dating someone to relationship to courtship, you need to start watching your partner in case this kind of thing of sharing responsibilities and dragging responsibilities in marriage will not get your marriage in trouble. So this is a very good notion, and I feel today you have learned one or two from the topic that we brought for you guys
today. Let me tell the ladies out there that are watching me.
Okay.
An idle hand is the workshop of the devil. No man is ready to marry somebody who is not responsible.
A liability.
A liability woman. In the olden days, so they do marry a liability woman, no, just to put them at home.
Just to cook.
To cook
and refreshments.
They normally goes into full housewife. But these days, with how the economy is biting hard, not only hard, others, permit me to use that language. So no man is ready to marry somebody who is not responsible. Find something to be done so you can help that man.
Well, this is where we are going to be saying bye on the show today. Don't forget that the sponsor for this show is Nokpa Abbas and King Victor Nigeria Enterprises.
Before we go, let me chip in this again.
Okay.
Do you know how many Okada rider man that has died untimely? Because their wife is not responsible.
Exactly.
The man is riding an Okada and they normally comes out around 4, 5 a.m. in the morning. Now, when the man is sick, the children is at home. The man is sick, he's supposed to get enough rest. Based that there is nothing at home that the man can give to the children to go to school, the man will still find time to go out early in the morning.
Because it's the daily income job.
Look at the kind of code that the man is going to face. At the end of the day, before you get to know, the man will just weak and die.
Well, I will still try and say this. Even the man has to be blamed too, because on a normal day, that's what I'm saying. Before you can go into any marriage, or maybe you are there is something you can still correct. Make sure the marriage is working. Your wife is working, you are working, so as not to put the load on one person, because the country now not too good like that. Make person call they spend money they do, and the other partner is not doing anything. So don't say because you're a woman you cannot do anything. You are free. You are free to sleep and just be eating and be doing aproko up and down.
No wonder we have many single mothers today.
Exactly. That's what's up. So my name still remains the same, Sidon J Omoyagba, the only Idon on Wisdom Yard Television. Thank you so much for joining me on this particular show. I'll see you again on Saturday on another edition of Let's Talk. Don't forget that I'm the only Idon. Take care of yourself and be good.